Namaskar friends, on behalf of Vichitra Enterprises, I Poonam Dogra welcome you all and I hope you all are doing very well. Now friends, we were going through types of grid inverter and in our last video we have already covered microinverters and if you haven't gone through that video, please go through that because microinverters are very important because these are the latest technology in grid inverters. So friends, go through that video, I'll drop the link below. But friends, do you know which type of grid inverter is mostly used grid inverter or regularly used grid inverter which we use for our residential purpose, for small commercial purpose and industrial purpose, and which type of inverters we use for large solar parks. So friends, stay connected with this video because today I'll discuss other two types of grid inverters. These are string inverters and central inverters. And we will discuss their advantages, their disadvantages, which one or which type of grid inverter is mostly used and which one is cost effective. We will discuss all this here and we will compare all of them. So friends, stay connected and let's see.
Now friends, let's see string inverter. And friends, remember that these are grid inverters. Grid inverters means those inverters which are directly connected to the grid and which do not use any charge controller or don't have a battery system connected with them. So string inverters are most commonly used inverters which we use for our residential purpose, for our business purpose, for industrial purpose, etc. These are medium-sized grid inverters which range from 1 kilowatt to 60 kilowatt typically. And friends, we have already covered microinverters. We can say microinverters are small inverters and string inverters are medium inverters and central inverters are higher inverters or large inverters. These all are grid type inverters only. And friends, do you know what does a string means? Or why we calling this a string inverter? When n numbers of solar panels are connected in series, this n number can be 15, 16, 17, 20, whatever, according to inverter's voltage range. And this picture shows how we connect solar panels in series with positive terminal of one panel to negative terminal of other. This is called string of panels and this string is connected to the MPPT of string inverter and AC output is taken out from this string inverter. And friends, if our solar power plant is larger than 60 kilowatt, then we need to combine more inverters, more string inverters, and the output is taken out from them as a whole and connected to the grid. Now friends, here is a quick summary of string inverters. We will talk about its advantages and disadvantages. First, its advantages are these inverters are easy to install. Most of the residential and commercial systems have string inverters only. And second one is, or one of the important factor, that these inverters are cost effective. These are cheaper than microinverters because in microinverters we use large number of microinverters because with every solar panel we require a microinverter. So these are cheaper than that. And friends, maintenance and replacement of string inverters is easy and affordable because not many inverters are involved there. We have to maintain or replace only one inverter. So it is cheap and affordable. Now coming to central inverters. Central inverters are generally large inverters and these are mostly used in solar parks and we can see in large plants of megawatt scale. Central inverters are larger than string inverters and their power range is from 250 kilowatt to megawatts. Like for example, here is an article from Solar Energy International which says FEMA has installed its 2 MVA central inverter at the 750 megawatts Reva solar power plant. Friends, Reva Solar Park is recently inaugurated solar park and it's largest single site solar park in India. And this solar park I have already covered. You can go through that and you can see this central inverter here. It's a big inverter of approx 2 megawatt 2 megawatt, I mean 2 into 10 to the power 6 watt. Friends, for above 1 megawatt systems, sometimes these central inverters doesn't come alone. This comes with stepper transformer and other types of protection switch gears, and this all will be housed in a single box, which is a complete central inverter system. And as these central inverters are big systems, so the MPPT trackers will have more strings, like 15 to 20 strings will be there for every maximum power point tracker, MPPT tracker. Now comparing the two, string inverters and central inverters. String inverters are suitable for smaller power plants, and central inverters are meant for big power plants. The advantage with string inverters is they have smaller size, and so the space requirement for string inverters is less, and their DC cabling losses is also very low. And for central inverters, the advantage is reducing the number of inverters, means for a large power plant we will require only one inverter, unlike string inverters where we require many string inverters to be connected to make a large solar power plant. Now next point is, string inverters have better solar energy harvest, because in string inverters, if any of the string face fault or shading, then 2, 3 or 4 strings will suffer. But in central inverter, if any of the string will face fault or shading, then performance of 15 to 20 strings will be affected. Friends, as we know that for larger plants we require many string inverters, so it will be costlier for big projects, and with central inverter it will be cost effective, and price of DC per watt will be less.
Friends, I hope you learned something about string inverters, central inverters, and I hope you got a clear view that which type of inverter you should use for your solar plant, and which one is best for your purpose. So friends, if you have any queries, any suggestions, please give your reviews in the comment section below. And friends, now it's time to say bye bye. Thank you friends, thank you for watching.